Good morning, everyone, and welcome to New York City. Again, as I mentioned earlier, being a concierge for so many years in New York, one of our passions is to discover and find little secret places, little hidden gems that we could send our guests and customers to that they wouldn't have already discovered. And I'm very, very fortunate to actually live just steps away from one of them, called Sutton Square, which has tremendous history. Not to mention, it's what we call a little pocket park of New York, a place where one can go and sit and meditate, be at peace, read a book, have a beautiful view of the river. And Sutton Square is located just behind me. It's just really like less than a half a block in length. And it is at the far end of 58th Street, just off of Sutton Place, between 58th Street and the river. And Sutton Square was created by a group of millionaires in New York City in 1920 who wanted to take the mansions, the center of the mansions being in the core of the city, and bring them to the river and have a little garden space. So in 1920, they created 16 unique homes, some of which even today have beautiful views and gardens privately of the river. And the various names that we know of in the United States, from the Vanderbilt and Morgan family. One of the homes was built for Anne Morgan, the daughter of J.P. Morgan, among many other well-known names and celebrities who have lived at Sutton Square. Now we're going to explore a little bit. I'm going to take you on a little walking tour of Sutton Square to see a couple of the prominent homes and the beautiful view from the Pocket Park.
Every Thursday evening with her swell bows, rubbing elbows, come with me and we'll attend their jubilee and see them spend their last 2 bits, putting on the Ritz.
Welcome back, everyone, and here I am at the beginning of Sutton Square, and you can see all of the beautiful mansions, the 16 original homes that were built, that again extend from Sutton Place at the far end of 58th Street all the way to the river. And you could see in the distance the view of the 59th Street Bridge, and we're going to come to the little pocket park that's there. And incidentally, at the end of almost all of the streets, well, at least every other street in the 50s on the east side at the far end, are these wonderful little pocket parks that one could sit and relax and read. And really that extends all the way from where we are at 58th Street all the way down to the Beekman Place area, which will be another day for exploration. So I'm going to take you down at the far end, and we're going to take a look at one of the most beautiful mansion homes here, as well as the view of the park. And here we are, dear friends, at one of the most beautiful townhouse mansions of Sutton Square, number 16, which was the home of Elizabeth Arden, the famous founder of Elizabeth Arden Cosmetics and beauty salons around the world. It was originally built for the Sprague inventor of the Sprague gas meter, going back to the 1920s, again, when this enclave was built. This home is 5 stories with 4 bedrooms and has approximately 4,000 square feet of living space. And last year, it was on the market for $20 million. It also has a beautiful garden which extends to the river. And as I turn around, you can see, as we're going to go down to the Pocket Park, the beautiful view that one would have from any of the townhouses here and the mansions of the river and the gardens below. Again, all the way at the far end of East 58th Street, Sutton Square, right here in New York City.
That's where each and every Lulu Bell goes. Every Thursday evening with her swell bows, rubbing elbows, come with me and we'll attend their jubilee and see them spend their last 2 bits, putting on the Ritz.
Here we are, dear friends, at the very end of Sutton Square, which has the Pocket Park. Beautiful place to exercise, to meditate, to read a book. with a gorgeous view of the East River, the 59th Street Bridge, and Roosevelt Island in the background. Beautifully designed with flowers that bloom seasonally. In the spring, there's a magnificent magnolia tree just in front of the bridge.